Welcome back, students. In this class we studied exercise 3.6 pair of linear equations in two variables. In the previous class we started the first question. The first question we solved first two sub questions. Now we move on to the third one. Third one given problem is this one. So the question given was solve the following pair of equations by reducing them to the pair of linear equation. So we have to solve the given pair of equations and reduce them to a pair of linear equations. So we'll start the solution for this problem, third problem. Here these are the two equations given. Now we have to just assume what we take as in the previous question. We'll take 1 by x is equal to m, and since there is a fraction here 1 by x and there is, so y we just ignore for y. It's not a fraction, only for fraction we are taking m. So therefore we'll start the problem. So as we assume 1 by x is equal to m, then substitute in the given above equation. So what happens in above equations? So what happens now? That is, the above equation becomes 4m plus 3y is equal to 14. Next, this one, the other equation, that is 3m plus 4y is equal to 23. So these are the two equations we are getting. So now after this one, just give the equation the number. This is equation 1 and this is equation 2. Now we'll just eliminate which one, any one variable, and we'll find out the other. So in this equation we'll just multiply, that is multiply equation 1 by 4. So what happens, we'll multiply equation 1 by 4. This becomes, that is 14 into 4 will be 16m plus 4 into 3 will be 12y. 14 into 4 will become 56. Next step is to multiply, that is equation 2 by how much? By 3. So what happens, that the equation 2 will become, that is 3 3s are 9m minus 3 4s are 12y. Then 23 into 3 will become 69. 3 3s are 9, 3 2s are 6. Now next step is to add equation, that is this equation will take it as equation 3, this equation will take it as equation 3 and equation 4. So add, this is right here. So equation 3, equation 4. Add equation 3 plus equation 4. So now we'll add these two. What happens? This cancels, plus 12y minus 12y cancels. Add this, will get 25m is equal to 56 plus 69 will become 125. Therefore what we have, that is 25m is equal to 125, where m is equal to 125 by 25, which is equal to 5. Finally what we got, m equal to 5. So now what happens, next step is substitute m is equal to 5 in equation 1. We'll substitute m is equal to 5 in equation 1. What is equation 1? That is 4m plus 3y is equal to 14 is equation 1. After this, Substitute 4 into 5 plus 3y is equal to 14. So 4 5 is 20 plus 3y is equal to 14. Next, that is 14. 3y is equal to 14 minus 20 will become how much? That is 6 is 3y is equal to minus 6 we are getting. Therefore, y is equal to minus 6 by 3, and 3 1s are 3 2s are, y becomes minus 2. So after this, next step is we have to find out, here I'll write. Now we have, that is we got m we got and y we got. Therefore, after this, we'll take this one m. So substitute m is equal to 5 in 1 by x is equal to m. So what will be the answer? That is 1 by x. M is how much? 5. Now cross multiply this, we get 1 is equal to 5. 1 is equal to 5x. Finally, x is equal to 1 by 5. So this is the answer. So finally what we got, that is x is equal to 1 by 5 and y is equal to minus 2 is the solution for this problem. So this is the third problem. We'll move on to the fourth problem. So this is the problem given here. So here also there is a fraction in both the equations. So these are the two equations. First we'll start with assume 1 by x minus 1, 1 by y minus 2 is there. Therefore 1 by x is equal to m, and that is 1 by y minus 2 is equal to n we are taking in above equation. In above equations. So after this, what we have to do, we have to simplify the equation by substituting this. So what happens, 5, we will substitute just. So what happens, 5m plus 1 is there, so n, just write n is equal to 2. So we are substituting this in the equation. Therefore next is 6m minus 3n is equal to 1. So we will name this equation 1, this one as equation 2. The next step is, we'll move on to this one. Next step, what happens is 5m plus n equal to 2. So multiply this equation. Multiply by how much? By 3. Then next equation, that is 6m minus 3n is equal to 1. Multiply by 1. So what happens here? After multiplying, we get 15m plus 3n is equal to 6. Next one, since it is multiplied by 1 means it remains same, minus 3n is equal to 1. Next step is, we'll name this equation as 3 and this one as 4. So now add equation 3 plus equation 4. So we'll see what happens here. These things cancels. So add these two, we'll get 21m is equal to, add this, we'll get 7. So m is equal to 7 by 21. 7 1s are 7 3s are. So m is 1 by 3. So we got m from this. Now next step is substitute m is equal to 1 by 3 in equation 2. So what is equation 2? Just write down, that is 6m minus 3n is equal to 1. M is 1 by 3 minus 3 into n is equal to 1. 3 ones are 3 twos are cancels. Therefore 2 minus 3n is equal to 1. Therefore minus 3n is equal to 1 minus 2. Then minus 3n is equal to minus 1 we get. Minus cancel. Therefore 3n is equal to 1. N is equal to 1 by 3. So we got n also. Next step is, here we'll solve the next step. Substitute m is equal to 1 by 3 in 1 by x minus 1 is equal to m. So what happens here? 1 x minus 1 is equal to 1 by 3. Now cross multiply these two. What we get? That is 3 is equal to x minus 1. Finally we get, that is if 1 comes this side, x is equal to 4 we are getting. So after this take y, substitute n is equal to how much? 1 by 3. Same thing, both we are getting 1 by 3 in, what is the expression we have? 1 by y minus 2 is equal to n. Therefore 1 by y minus 2 is equal to 1 by 3. Cross multiply this. So we get 3 is equal to y minus 2. So minus 2 comes this side, means y is equal to 3 plus 5. 3 plus 2 is equal to 5 is the answer. Therefore finally we are getting x is equal to 4 and y is equal to 5 is the answer. So this is the solution for the fourth problem. We move on to the fifth one, 1, 5. So fifth problem is this one. This is also in the fraction form. First we have to convert this. Take the above equation, just write 7x by xy minus 2y by xy is equal to 5. And here also 8x, just substitute this denominator with both the numerator. So 8 we have 8x by xy plus 7y by xy is equal to 15. So now x cancels, y cancels here, x cancels, y cancel. Remaining part we have to write down, that is 7 by y minus 2 by x. We are simplifying the expression given equations, and x by y plus 7 by x we are getting. This is equal to 15. This is the above equation. Now we have to assume, that is 1 by x is equal to m and 1 by y equal to how much? N. Therefore now what happens? Put this in the above equation. We have, that is 7n minus 2m is equal to 5 and 8n plus 7m is equal to 15. This is the given equation. So give this as equation 1 and this as equation 2. Now what happens? We have to multiply this equation, that is 7n minus 2m equal to 5 into 7. Therefore next is 8n plus 7m is equal to 15 into how much? That is 2. After multiplying, what we get is 49n minus 14m is equal to 35. Multiply the second equation by 2, then we get how much? That is 16n plus 14m is equal to 30. Then give this equation as 3 and this equation as 4. Now after this, simplify, this get cancels, add this, we'll get 65n is equal to 65. Therefore n is equal to 65 by 65 means we are getting this one as 1. So n we got as 1. So after this, we have to add equation 3 plus equation 4. So adding the equation 3 plus 4, this one is adding equation, we after multiplying we are getting this, then we have to add, we get n is equal to 1. So we finish this. Now substitute n is equal to 1 in equation 1. So in equation 1, therefore what is equation 1? 7n minus 2m is equal to 5. Therefore 7 into 1 is 2 into m is equal to 5. 7 minus 2m is equal to 5. Therefore we get minus 2m is equal to 5 minus 7. Therefore minus 2m is equal to minus 2. Therefore 2 cancels, then m is equal to 2 by 2, which is equal to 1. Therefore m we are getting equal to 1. So after this, substitute m is equal to 1 in 1 by x is equal to m. Therefore 1 by x is equal to 1. Cross multiply this, we'll get x is equal to 1. And next is substitute n is equal to 1 in 1 by y is equal to n. Therefore 1 by y is equal to 1. Cross multiply this, we get y is equal to 1. Finally x is equal to 1 and y is equal to 1 is the solution. So this is the solution for the first problem, that is third, fourth and fifth. Completed 5 questions. If you have any doubt, comment me, subscribe my channel, share, like all videos. Thank you.